If you think the speech gets you fired up and pumped up and motivated to go out there and follow your dreams, let me just tell you, this book is going to get you so fired up, you're going to get up off your butt, run through a wall, and chase those dreams down. Thanks for stopping by for today's book, Make Your Bed by Admiral William McRaven. And if you made your bed this morning, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up on this video. And if you didn't, give me a big thumbs up anyway. That really helps the channel. I'm Gene Clark. This is Self-Development Quest. And now that we've covered the basics, let's get into Make Your Bed. In 2014, Admiral William McRaven gave a commencement speech at the University of Texas. That speech ended up going viral on the internet and led to him writing the book, Make Your Bed. In the book, he detailed 10 lessons he learned from his time with the Navy SEALs and how those lessons can relate to everyday life. One really neat thing about this book is it does detail out those 10 lessons he gave in the speech, and it goes into a little bit more depth than he did in his original speech. But at the very end of the book, he's got the transcript of the original speech he gave, which inspired the book and inspired so many people who saw that video online. And as good as the written book is, the audio version is narrated by the Admiral himself, so I can only tell you how amazing it is so many times. You've got to check it out for yourself. That's enough background on the book, though. Let's go ahead and jump right into those 10 lessons covered. And lesson number 1 is also ROR number 1 for the book. For those of you that are new, I believe every book we read is an investment in our own self-development. And I like to call the returns on those investments our return on reading, or ROR for short. And lesson 1 and ROR 1 is start with a task completed. If you want to change the world, start by making your bed. When you make your bed, it accomplishes your first task of the day. And when you accomplish that first task, it gives you momentum to continue accomplishing other tasks throughout your day. And making your bed will reinforce the fact that little things matter. Because if you can accomplish the little things, you can achieve great things. Because all great things can be broken down into little steps. And if for some reason after you make your bed you don't accomplish anything the rest of the day, you have a bad and unproductive day, when you come home, you will come home to a made bed. Something that you accomplished, something that you can be proud of, and something that can give you hope that tomorrow will be a better day. So every morning after you wake up, make your bed. Lesson number 2, you can't go it alone. If you want to change the world, find someone to help you paddle. No Navy SEAL can make it through training or through any mission alone. They have to work together. And in life, it's the same thing. We need to help our fellow men and women in difficult times. And we have to acknowledge that in our own difficult times that we're going through, that we need their help as well. Life is too crazy to go it alone. So find friends that you want to spend time with and keep those that you love at the top of your priority list. Lesson 3, only the size of your heart matters. If you want to change the world, measure the person by the size of their heart. It doesn't matter how big and strong you are. It doesn't matter how smart you are. The one thing that makes all the difference, the one thing that is going to determine if you win or lose, succeed or fail, is heart. Heart makes all the difference. Lesson 4, life's not fair. Drive on. If you want to change the world, get over being a sugar cookie and keep moving forward. So to really understand this one, you're going to need a little bit of backstory about what a sugar cookie is in context of this chapter. So in SEALs training, there's a form of punishment that's called becoming a sugar cookie. And what it means is you go down to the beach in all your gear, you dive into the ocean, you're soaking wet from head to toe, you walk back into the dry sand, and you drop. You drop down, you roll around, you cover your body like a sugar cookie. And you get that sand all up in your uniform, all up in the folds of your skin, everywhere. And you stay like that the rest of the day. As you can imagine, this is very uncomfortable. It's very irritating. It's just not a fun way to spend the rest of your day. Now, it's good. It teaches you resilience. It teaches you to overcome when you're not comfortable in a given situation. However, in the particular story they talk about in the book, the Admiral details how one day he had to go become a sugar cookie because life isn't fair. And so becoming a sugar cookie teaches us that life isn't fair. Sometimes, no matter how much preparation, no matter how hard you work, no matter how much time, effort, energy, and heart you put into something, life is going to kick you in the face and kick you again while you're down, because life isn't fair. So get up, keep moving. Lesson number 5, failure can make you stronger. If you want to change the world, don't be afraid of the circus. This chapter is all about overcoming failure and how it's okay to fail. See, in SEALs training, if you fail at a given task, you've got to go to what they call the circus. And the circus is extra training. And yes, it is hard. It puts a burden on you because you've been training all day long, and now you have to go to extra training because you weren't at the top of your game and you failed at a given task during the day. What this does is teach you that failure can make you stronger. Failure has lessons in it. Failure pushes you to be better. And in life, we've got to not be afraid to fail. We've got to embrace failure, because when it comes, there are lessons to be learned. There are things we can take away from those failures to get better, to be better, and succeed in the long run. Lesson 6, you must dare greatly. If you want to change the world, slide down the obstacle head first. Set yourself apart from others. You are going to eventually have to take a risk. Now, these can be calculated risks, but you've got to take them when the opportunity presents itself. Living in fear and not willing to take those risks is only going to result in a regret when you look back on your life. So you remember that those who dare greatly win. Lesson number 7, stand up to the bully. If you want to change the world, don't back down from the sharks. You have to have courage. You have to have courage to stand up to the sharks. You have to have courage to stand up for your beliefs. You have to have courage to stand up to bullies and tyrants. Courage to accomplish great things. And when fear tries to control you, you have to have the courage to stand up and punch it in the nose. Are y'all looking for those other RORs? Well, let me tell you, lesson number 8 is ROR number 2, rise to the occasion. If you want to change the world, you have to be your very best in the darkest moments. First off, this reminds me of the 4th agreement. Number 4 is always do your best. Second, it reminds me of the famous scene from the movie Facing the Giants.
Off the ground, keep driving it. Your very best. Your very best. Your very best. Keep moving, Brock. That's it.
And third, one of the reasons I take a lot away from this one is because this is something I'm trying to instill in my kids. No matter the situation, you give it your best. You give it your best effort, your best shot. You may not always be the best, but you should always give your best, because when you do that, you can walk away from that situation knowing that no matter the outcome, you gave it all you had and you let the chips fall where they may. You can be proud of the effort that you gave in that given situation because you gave your very best. And if we can do this consistently, then in the darkest moments, when things look the most bleak, we know that we can dig deep and we can rise to the occasion and we can give our best one more time. Lesson number 9, give people hope. If you want to change the world, start singing when you're up to your neck in mud. One person can lift everyone up. One person can inspire everyone to carry on. And one person can give hope that tomorrow will be a better day. Let that person be you. Lesson number 10. We have made it. ROR number 3. Never, ever quit. If you didn't give me a thumbs up for making your bed, but you made it this far to number 10, give me a thumbs up now. If you want to change the world, don't ever ring the bell. Except for this channel, that doesn't apply here. After you subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss any future videos. When you set your mind to accomplish a task, you do not quit. When the odds are stacked against you, you do not quit. When everyone around you is telling you to quit, you do not quit. Refuse to feel sorry for yourself. Refuse to let your situation get the best of you, and refuse to let others try to get you down. When you are out to achieve your goals and someone or something tries to get in your way, you don't quit. You press on. You get them out of your way. You stand up and you move on, and you do not quit. Are you fired up? I'm fired up. If you think the speech gets you fired up and pumped up and motivated to go out there and follow your dreams, let me just tell you, this book is going to get you so fired up, you're going to get up off your butt, run through a wall, and chase those dreams down. And if you get the audio version of this book, you're going to get the Admiral himself getting you fired up the entire time. Real quick assignment though for everybody out there. I want to link in the comment section to something that gets you pumped up and fired up. I don't care if it's a YouTube video, that's just some kind of motivational video, it's a speech, it's a scene from a movie. Hey, it could be a link to a song that just gets you fired up. But I want them flooded in the comment section. Look for mine there below as well, and let's all get just fired up for the day. And after you go check out all those other videos and you're all fired up, come on back to this channel, check out one of these 2 videos, and remember, on your self-development journey, always keep growing.